That was quick. That was quick. That was quick. That was quick. Wow, that sounds okay. That sounds okay. Was all right. Good. Cool beans. I got it working. I got it working. I got it. I got it working. I got it. I got it working. So I leave it at there. That is all games for Kaijudo because he lives in the Stone Age and he refuses to go to Discord, which is, I guess, is honorable or something. I don't know. How come it says I'm offline still on Twitch? Twitch be tripping. Where's my chat? There's my chat. Tripping. They be tripping. Why you tripping? Why you excuse me. I'm choking because I'm joking. No, I'm choking because of reasons. Oh my god, what just happened? Because I'm gonna tell you why in about 2 seconds. You ready? Are you ready for the reason? This is the pre-show. That's why I'm choking now. I'm choking because I'm eating dry cereal. Dry cereal, you need the lubricating milk to help it slide down. Am I forgetting? I got butt over here. I gotta bring my butt over here. There's my butt. And that'll start in 11 minutes on the butt for the all game. Butt. So that's what that is. And I'm lazy, so I don't change the title anymore. I just R9 Cast, parentheses, Sony Hate Cast, with random tracks and blah blah blah. It's the all for one, all for everything, good for nothing title. So I'm setting up my studio better and better. I tried to clean up the wires a little bit. Didn't really do that good a job, but better. And I had two, I think the 24-inch monitors just laying around, widescreen, just 16:9, nothing special. And I said, well, I need an extra one for my laptop, so I can have, you know, plugins and stuff up over there, you know. And I need another one for my other computer that I don't ever use ever. I probably should use that as the streamer computer, and then this computer I could play games and whatever and then stream over to that one. But I need a streaming input box for this computer in order to do that, and I don't have that. So, I can't. So there you go. Ha ha. Ha ha. Oh, I have to change this on butt too, because I don't. Update name from a file. Update name manually. R9 Cast. Live. Parentheses. Sony Hatecast. Okay, that's what's going on. Yeah, and that's there. All right, so I'm set up, ready to go. I think I got everything right. I got Mixer, Twitch, all games, YouTube, S4, and yeah, that's it. I stopped streaming my audio on Discord because I think it was messing with my something and just causing havoc. And so I was like, you know what? I'm streaming to enough places at one time. I'm not gonna push it. I'm not pressing my luck. No whammies, no whammies. Stop. You stop at a whammy. Wham. Remember there was a documentary about the dude who figured out the pattern of pressure luck and he kept winning? That's hilarious. Hilarious, I say. But I kind of like this setup right here. I have the 40-inch screen right here, right? It's right here. Right here. And on each side I have the 24s, but they're in portrait mode, vertical. So I get more real estate without having to be super wide. And right now it looks super ghetto. Because I need to I need to do a lot of things, but whatever. You know. you can't see it, so I won't show you. That doesn't make any sense, but who cares? Anyway, oh, I didn't actually fix my. Let me do it over here. I didn't fix my camera because it always defaults to like auto crappity crap. There it is. Hi. Hi, don't you use it. Auto. 6, 5. I'll do 5 today. Been getting colors, you know. There you go. Better. Oh, everybody wants our guns. Everybody look out bones again. Don't block us. Ooh. And I downloaded I think it's an app. It's the Bing Pictures app. So I have the Universe Stars or whatever it's called from, I guess it's pictures from NASA, because I don't think anybody else can take pictures of nebula like that. So I was like, dude, you better give me that freaking super dope looking, crazy, colorful stars and clouds, nebula stuff. Look at that. That's so pretty. All them colors and stuff. And man, that's out there in the space. You know, people so kind of hung up on our little problems on this little planet, this little blue dot in space. And I look out here, I'm like, man, look at all this, like this little dot right here. You see this little dot that I'm pointing to? You can't barely see it. It's probably 1,000 times bigger than this damn planet. People are so concerned. Oh, makes me sick. So sick. That's right. I got Bing right there. You see it? Bow, 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 bow. Wah. Bow. Oh, I think my oh no, that never what you call it. I was thinking my audio was messed up, but it's not as good. But yeah, I've been doing that, messing with stuff. I had another session with Rocco and Tony today, and my other speakers, the bass doesn't want to come out on it. So I forgot to take it apart and see what's going on. I don't know if I'll be able to fix it. I'm gonna take stuff apart, and I can probably put it back together. Am I gonna be able to fix it? Who knows? If it's a blown cap, I might be able to fix it. I'm not super expert at recapping stuff, but you know, if it's just that, then yeah, sure. But if it's like the speaker don't work no more, I mean the amp is on. It's just the bottom, the bass, the 8-inch isn't pumping, right? So what I will do is my other one still works, so I'll use that one as a bass, put it underneath, and get 2 smaller, maybe 4-inch powered speakers, and that way I think I'd have a better actual sound range than what I had before. It'd be a little bit more punch, and I'll still maintain a little bit of bass, because these have a big amount of bass. Starting to talk like your boy Trump. See, listen, this is just one speaker that's one speaker because the tweeter still works. And granted, this song doesn't have a lot of low end. It's a little punchy because it's all orchestral stuff. So, but watch. Whoa. Oh wait, did it? Oh, it just started working. No, it didn't. It's halfway working. Anyway, it's halfway working. Whatever, speaker. I'm glad it's like I got a little blemish on it too, so I'm glad you're the messed up one. It doesn't work. But you're pristine. I love you. I love you. Don't you ever stop working. Don't stop stopping. Today on the show, we're going to talk about a little bit of Spider-Man. And we're going to talk about CO thieves. And we're going to talk about other stuff. In about 3 minutes, we're going live. We're doing it live. F it, we're doing it live. Oops, my controller fell on the floor. Mine controller. Also, I probably want to get a streamer box for this other computer so that I can play Sea of Thieves without it like jumping at 10 frames a second. Because I was like streaming. I was doing this whole stream setup and playing Sea of Thieves, and it was like, nope. I was like, oh hell no, I can't play this at 24 frames a second. This shall not pass. It was like 20. It was close to 30, but it wasn't stable, so that was the problem. And I was like 30 frames per second on this PC looks way different than 30 frames on the console on the X. Because I'm like playing 30, at least I think it's 30 frames on the X. And I'm like, it's not that bad. On the X, it feels, because it's a constant, it's solid 30. And there's no nothing. It's like 30, that's it. But it's like, boom, super smooth. On this, it's like, yo, I can get around 60 all the time when I'm not streaming. And it's so much better. You get so less like motion sickness when you stream a high frame rate. Even though the human eye can't really, what was the number? I think it can't see past like 200 frames a second or something like that, because the eye can only see a certain amount of information at a time, basically. I guess it also depends on your awareness level or your heightened senses level or adrenaline or something like that. So something like that. So things like that. So yeah. I will eat a cinnamon toast crunch now. This concludes the ASMR portion of the R9 cast. Please come again. Every Sunday at 6:58 there will be an SMR wait, I'm not done. Still SMR. Hello. There you go. 2 minutes of SMR. SMIR. That's how you say it, right? Is it SMR or SMR? I don't know what it is anymore. SMR. That's probably wrong. My brain stopped working correctly a long time ago. Then it started SMR. It started getting messed up. Wow. Then my eyes started to be blind. ASMR. Jeez, ASMR is what it is, right? Let's see. Wi-Fi signal here is kind of crappy because I am in a concrete block structure. Yeah, it's not working. I think it's ASMR. Anyway. I like my my new. See, now I don't know what this is. Is this Saturn? Or? Bing usually tells the actual. Oh, time to go. Time to go. Time to go. What up, y'all? It's the R9. Wait, hold on. Let me check something. Let me check something real quick. Okay, that's not it. Let me re-up that real quick. Blooped, blink. I'm like, no, I'm not playing that. Probably takes about 30 seconds. I'll wait. Oh wait, I have to keep playing it, right? I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. I wanted to do this anyway. There we go. Okay, that's not it. There I am. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me sign in so that when Kaijudo shows up, he won't be alone. I'm so alone. I only like the lichens of the world. I'm so alone. I want to find me a nice lichen girl. And when I find her, she'll be so fuzzy. Unless she has alopecia. Lichen with alopecia. And when I find her, she'll be so bald. And just skin and wrinkles all over her body. But what? I still love her. I'm sorry. That's my Kaijudo love tribute to bald lichened women. Was any of that insulting? I don't know anymore. Bald lichened women? Is that an insulting term of endearment? It's not a term of endearment. It's just bunch of words. I don't know. didn't sound too bad to me. That's what you don't want to say. It's like, oh, what? I just said the blah blah blahs shouldn't be on the blah blah blahs. Those people. That's all I said. It's like, oh yeah, that's racist. You shouldn't talk words like that in those order in public or in private with somebody recording, so it can be public. Don't do that. So what I was gonna do today, besides talk about Spider-Man, nobody knows where you are. Da, 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 da. I don't know all the words to that Spider-Man Electric Company song. There's like another verse. I was like, what? I remember one time I reread it on air. I was like, oh, that's dumb. But it was interesting because knowledge. It's just like the same, like Sesame Street. It's like there's another whole verse. I'm like, huh? There's no other. Or Fraggle Rock, I think, has like 2 verses too. I don't know. It's weird. Because, you know, you see the title screen. Dun, 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 it's like, oh, Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock was so low budget, but it was like, that's super nostalgia. Get Uncle Traveler and Matt and Red and Wembley and who was Uncle Traveler and Matt's nephew? He was like the star. He was like the alpha male. Wait, okay, Red was the red. Wembley was yellow. I think Wembley was yellow. There was the tall, skinny one, and then Uncle Traveler and Matt's nephew. I don't remember his name. So there you go. Must not have been important. Well, of course it wasn't, but then they had the big giant people. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not Fraggle Rock Cast. This is the Sony Hate Cast. I mean, this is the R9 Cast, the official Blind Digital Coco Crystal Super Dope Show for Reservoir9.com, representallgames.com. I'm Stevie D. Gibson, aka Esgee, aka Electron Bandit, aka still working on the soundtrack of the dope game that I can't say because I didn't get to go ahead to say it, so I can't say it. And it's not out for people yet. We still making it, you know. I mean, you hear some of the music. It's right here. That's the music. Anyway, that is a track. It's an essential story track, actually. Kinda. It's meant to be like the last boss track, basically. So there you go. Super spoilers. This is the last boss, I think. Depends on how you play it, of course. Anyway, everybody says people in the chat. We got Pace, we got the Tiger Claw. Thank you, Tiger Claw. Tiger Claw, the PC expert. Experv. Experv sounds pervy, don't it? Well, you know, it's Tiger Claw. He's a special kind of guy. Wait, am I? I think I am, whatchamacalling it. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah. I have to move some windows around because of things. Oh yeah, this goes here. Goes here. And bam. Good enough. Yeah, there you go. I'm trying not to get the top screen stuff on the bottom screen. Whatever, I don't care no more. I don't care no more. There you go. So, Spider-Man. I guess we could cut. Well, actually, what I was gonna do is this. I wanna draw some more, but I don't wanna. I wanna be smarter about drawing, which this will take. This will actually be harder. This will be harder because and this program might run a little slow because I'm streaming. So leave limits on. Alright, so what I was gonna do is pose this lady, pose her, pose the 3D, and then export it as a JPEG or whatever. PNG, probably a JPEG, doesn't matter. And then use that as a basis of a drawing. You know? That way, I don't have to worry about foreshortening, I don't have to worry about proportions. I don't have to worry about all of that stuff. I'll be like, this is it right here. I can use this as a guide to draw the lady. And people are like, oh, but that's like tracing. That's cheating. Well, that's what people do when they're drawing. They have little figures on their desk and they look at it and they whoa, saw that? And they draw. And oh wait, I have another SMR moment for you. Hold on, it's coming up. It's coming up. Here we go. Here we go. You guys hear that? I don't know. It's a little low. That was pretty refreshing sounding, wasn't that? I was like effervescent. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully it'll work, I guess. So this is Dad's studio. I got this so long ago. I paid like $30 for it, whatever. I was like, oh yeah, man, let me get that. Let me buy Daz. I was like, it's $30, and it's not completely useless. At one point, I was actually animating stuff with this, and what was it? Bryce, because they're the same company basically, and they're connected. So I could animate figures in this and export it over to Bryce and use that as like backgrounds and stuff. But I mean, the quality's pretty crappy, and it's not the best. So I was like, how can I use this now? And I was like, well, I could just you know, take. Can I make this bigger? A little bit. Yeah, this thing right here is like huge. There we go. Wait, I need to see my library. There we go. No. Alright, so I need hair. Here. Give me hair. The hair, and that's all I need. That's all I need. Move that over. Alright, cool. So now I got all this stuff here. So what do I want to do? I guess I won't do any. I mean, the face doesn't matter as far as emotions and stuff. But I just want to get a nice pose out of her. I want to get a nice pose out of her. And this is the T pose, the infamous T pose that most CG models are made into at first, so that they make the model like this, so that they can rig it up with the bones and stuff. You know, the bones, and then they apply the bones, and then you can go like this. You go, hey, let me move this arm down. There, see, like that. And then you go, hey, let me. Oh, don't twist. Oh, see, now she's all crazy. This is the one thing I had some problems with, cause I mean, it's good. Because I have the limits on, so it won't affect it too much. But getting it right is tricky, definitely tricky. But anyway, I guess we can talk about Spider-Man real quick. Let's see, that's there, side to side. Then you do the fine movements on the menu on the side here. So I'm trying to figure out like what pose can I put her in? I'm not sure. See something here. Okay. Do. All right. Spider-Man. Well, Sea of Thieves. Let's talk about Sea of Thieves real quick first, because the cursed case. That's what happened. The cursed sales came out. The cursed sales came out. So basically, this is what the cursed sales is, and I'm gonna spoil part of it. The story part, like y'all care anyway. So the cursed sales is in the world of Sea of Thieves, amongst the 3 seas. There are 3 seas: the Shores of Plenty, the Wilds, and something else. I forgot what the last one was. And there have been, in each outpost, skeletons have planted like a shrine with half a skeleton on top, and he's like, rawr, he's like making noises and trying to bite off of he's like tied up trying to bite through the ropes and stuff. And they put a sign on there basically saying, yo, come and see us, son, we challenge you, come see us, we out here right now, son. And it's during a certain date basically, so it's and it's a date within the world. So now it's from the 11th through the 20th, I believe. And you have to look in your in-game, in-world pocket watch, and there's a date there's a day in it. Not a date, but there's a day. There are days in it. So you look at it and say, oh, it's 12, so we can do it. So you go there, and they're just roaming around, ready to whoop ass. So I got in with Tedekin and Sub-Z again. We were on the new ship, the Brigantine, which is a up to 3. Well, you can put as many as you want on a ship, but it's a 3-person ship, which is it's bigger than a sloop, smaller than the galleon, but it's good. I actually got in one by myself, and it's a little tricky by yourself because it has 2 sets of sails and blah blah blah. But it has 4 cannons, which is good. So when you're blasting fools, you could go back and forth with it. But that's kind of dumb because cannon loading is so quick. As far as it's quicker to load a cannon and shoot it than to go to the other cannon, basically. So we were in the game, and we had to basically, I had played before, and I did the story part. And so the story part is if you were watching the game before the curse sales launched, there was a weaponsmith on Golden Sales, I believe. Her name was Wanda, and she started to turn into a skeleton, basically. So she was like looking at her hand was like a skeleton. She was like, ah, and I saw that on a YouTube video. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I went to the game, and then I looked through her window. I mean, when you go in there, she hides her arm, but you can still see it. But I was looking in the window, and she was like looking at it, like, oh my god, what's going on with my arm, yo? And so I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool, right? What does it mean? Who knows? So Curse Sales launched, and then her sister Wanda with the O. Wanda, the first Wanda is with the A. The second Wanda is with the O. They had a little joke in there about how weird their parents are, and then I'm talking to her. She's like blah blah blah, just telling me stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay. I think she gave me the first clue as to where she might have been, and that's where it took me to Salty. Salty was her partner. So I talked to Salty, and so before I get to Salty, so Wanda was trying. She is like, oh, I found the big score. So Salty's like, all right, cool. So we're partners, yeah. So they're partners, right? So they go and they dig up like a ancient cursed cannon from such and such old captain or whatever, right? So they find it, they haul it up, and they were gonna make cannonballs out of this cursed cannon. So cursed cannonballs, right? So she was trying it. She was trying to make these things, blah blah blah, and she got cursed herself along the way, and that's why she started, turned to a skeleton. Long story short, they both got cursed, her and Salty. She became okay. All of the other weapons shop owners and shop owners were like, nah, you can't sell that stuff over. That stuff is cursed. We not. Nope. So she was like, what? Why y'all gonna do? Well, I'm trying to get rich, son. I was Wanda, and everybody's like, nope, sorry, shut down. So she's like, oh, it's like that. Okay. So she turned to a skeleton, and she renamed herself. I forgot the name. Doesn't matter. And she's like, I'm gonna bring hellfire to all the peoples of the outposts and stuff. So this is that's why the skeletons put the things on the outpost, because Wanda, the new skeleton queen or whatever, is like, yo, y'all done did it. I was trying to make money. Y'all said no, blah blah blah. So it's kind of a cool story, and it's a cool story where there's like no cutscenes. It's all you talk to this person, you talk to that person, and you get the whole story. And I was like, oh, and then Salty's there. We found Salty on one of the islands, Crescent Isle, I think. And he's a freaking skeleton parrot. And I'm like, what? And he's sitting there, and the writing is really good. I'm like, oh, okay, this is crazy. So he gives you the next clue to go to where to go to find the hideout and stuff. I couldn't find those things after Salty, so I had to look it up online. I was like, I have no idea where these places are. I could have found the one. It was an island between 2 outposts. That wasn't that hard, but the other one, I was like, I have no idea. She's like, it's like a big island near such and such outpost. I was like, okay. And I went to all of them. I said, I can't find it. And actually, I went to the right one, but the entrance of the cave, the hideout, is so well hidden that I just totally missed it. So that was my bad for not being diligent. Anyway, so I did those. I did the story, the quote unquote story of the cursed sails. And what it gives you is, well, you have to find Wanda's alchemy lab where she was making her weapons, and then you have to find her journals, the journals that she was making with Salty, to get the cannon, blah blah blah. And so I did all that, blah blah blah. And so when you go back to the ship ladies on the docks at the outpost, they're the one where you can customize your ship. You tell them about the skeletons. They give you the flags for each ocean, and then or sea. And then when you go to fight those skeleton crews in that particular sea, if you form an alliance with another crew and you both fly the flag, you get extra doubloons, and you get an extra achievement or something. I forget what it was, but we did it. And we popped so many things, like boom, boom, boom. I was like, oh yeah, we got paid. I was so happy. It was great. And so we did it. Me, Ted, and Sub-Z and another crew on a brigantine. I think it was might have been two guys on that one. So 2 ships versus the skeleton ships. Now I thought it was just gonna be 1 ship and done. No, it's waves, and then it's a captain. It's kind of like when you're going on one of the spooky lady. I forgot her name too. Wow, not her name, but that faction. When you go to do theirs, when you do when you get to the captains and you're fighting the skeleton captains, it's waves, and then you fight the skeletons. So it's the same thing, except ships. And sometimes 2 ships spawn at the same time, and I'm like, okay. And the good thing, the bad thing, it was good. The bad thing was, at one point we had, I guess we had wandered too far from where whatever the radius is for that instance, and it reset, and so the ships went down. And we're like, oh man! So we went back in, and they came back up, and the health of the ship went back up. It didn't start us way at the beginning, but that one particular ship that was almost sunk went back to like full health. So I was like, oh man! But besides that, everything else is so great. It's good. And at one point, actually, we were there, right? We were fighting the 2 ships, and then a megalodon shows up. And it started attacking the skeleton ships too. Megalodons don't care. They just bite everything. So it was biting us. It was biting the skeleton ships. It was crazy. I was like, okay, now I'm waiting for the giant parrot monsters to come out, and that's gonna be flying around, plus the megalodon, plus the cursed sails, the skeleton. Oh my god, this game! Like every time an update comes out, it's like boom, 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 better. The only thing that I don't like about the updates is that, like, they had the mermaid statue thing, and I got like 2. I didn't get any really, and I'm like, just keep that in there for forever until like the player finishes them all, and if you do, then you could take them out. But I was like, but it's like you can't do that because the way that the game is, it's a world build. It's not like per player. So I understand, but I wish it was still in there, and they just kind of showed up. And you could get some money for it or whatever, But I wanted to finish those. I can't finish that. I can't. I think I can finish the skeleton one where you shoot the skeletons, because that's part of the game now. It's a little harder because I think they reduced the instances of the gunpowder barrel skeletons. So, but it's still in there, so it's good. So yeah, man, Sea of Thieves is still getting better every week. Every week is crazy. It's like I'm like, okay, if I had a PlayStation 4, I'm trying to think what game on PlayStation 4 is like this, where it's just constantly being updated and improved. Besides No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky doesn't count. I'm gonna talk about No Man's Sky first before Spider-Man. I am not gonna buy No Man's Sky for Xbox One X because it's $50. Everywhere else is $30. Seems like there's a discrepancy in numbers. If it was $30, I'd be like, yes, I'm gonna get that. Even though I watched a gameplay session. I'm not gonna say let's play. I watched a gameplay session with the Funhouse guys. It was Bruce and Adam, and they were playing for like an hour or so, more than an hour. But I think the video was like 40 minutes or something. And what happened was, which should not happen, but this is what happened. They spawned on a planet. The first planet they spawned on a planet where they could not get all of the things necessary for them to finish their spaceship to go to the next planet. This is a bug, I would assume, because they looked on the forums. It's like, how do we get this and that? Oh, you can't. There are none of those things on this planet. Just restart. This is hours into their gameplay session. And I was like, oh, hell no. I mean, I'm just watching it because, entertainment. I'm not watching it because I want to see I want to see the game, even though I kind of know what the game is already. But I was like, okay, is it good now or something? And people are like, oh my gosh, No Man's Sky is the best game ever. Or, oh, it's fixed now. And I'm like, not really. I mean, you could try to pretend it's fixed, but no. I mean, it's better. But better doesn't mean is what it should be. So if No Man's Sky launched like this 2 years ago, then it would be like, okay, that's what he said it was going to be, closer to what he said it was going to be. So it's all good. There would have been no man's lie and all that stuff. Well, probably because he was kind of saying a lot of stuff. But this is a better version of the game that should have existed 2 years ago. Now, I'm like, okay, this game is literally 2 years behind because the game that's out now should have been 2 years ago. So in another 2 years, if they're still supporting it, which I doubt it, then that'll be the game that should exist now. You see how that works? Esgee, they're probably noobs. No Man's Sky is like Minecraft. Some items have to make from. No, they are noobs, but not that they were playing, and there was this one thing that they couldn't get because they did the probe, and they're like, oh, there's a probe, and then you go to the place, and there was this one thing they couldn't get. One. And I was like, and he was like, I looked it up. You can't. It doesn't exist on this planet. If it's not on this planet, you can't get it. I was like, oh, it's like something wrong. There was something wrong in the. I don't know if you want to call like the logic of the game, and something broke. I mean, the game wasn't physically broken, but it was broken in a way that they couldn't get off the planet with that planet. So I was like, because they were trying to build it, they were trying everything, and it was like hours. They were playing this for hours, and they couldn't do it. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. So they ended up starting over. So the next episode of what they're filming is them starting over and doing it like real quick, because they've been playing it for hours, so they know how to play it on whatever. Kaji says so there's a chance they didn't know how to make the machine that makes stuff into other stuff. They had all the machines that they could make. They played the stuff out of it, so yeah, it was weird. I was like, wow, is that something? And they looked in the forums and they're like, yeah, you got to start over. I was like, what? Nah, they looked it up, man. They looked it up. Why would they lie? Why would they lie? Come on, Kaijiro. Funhouse never lies. That's like Jeff. That's just like Jeff Gerstmann lying. He doesn't lie. He tells you how it is. Funhouse is the same way. And as you guys know, IGN lost another member. What's her name? Alana. She went to Funhouse. She went to a place where it's not. I don't think IGN is it's a good place to work. Cause you can't even look up a planet and say what's on it. You have to go looking. No. That's not what they were saying. They weren't looking up the planet. They were looking up these instances of, and you spell house wrong. They're looking up these instances where you spawn on a planet and you can't get off because blah 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 blah, and that's what happened. So, but that's all right. I still don't think. I mean, I heard Jeff and the guys at Giant Bomb talk about it, And they're like, yeah, nah, it's not ready. Its performance sucks on everything except for PC. But then again, like PC, it's not optimized. I don't think, because they were like, yeah, I got the PC, I got the 1080 Ziggy whatever, and it's still struggling. And I'm like, that's not right. Why is it? What's going on here? So I mean, yeah, it's a small team, so they get credit for working on it for 2 years and stuff. And they got paid, so it's not like, oh, they didn't get paid. They got paid enough to keep working on it for 2 years. I think they're gonna keep supporting this game, but I think they're moving on, or they probably have already moved on to something. But Keiji says, this is bull, man. I'm 99% sure they have no idea what they were doing. Oh yeah, I'm 100% sure they had no idea what they're doing. They admitted it, but they looked it up, and they're not dumb like that. So I'll take their words for it, especially since Sean Murray's a bunch of lying meat bags put together. Sean Murray lies a lot. Should we give her a big old arch? Isn't that weird how she's like bending all over the place? This is the one thing I don't like about this. Maybe she should be running. Run. Whoa, leg. I gotta bend it somewhere. But yeah, No Man's Sky is not. It's not. It's like, do I want to like No Man's Sky? Not at 50. They done messed up, because I was like, yo, No Man's Sky might be alright. But then they're like, the price is like, I'm like, no, that's not good. So let me see here. Put your head up. Head. Wait, I gotta do it like this. X. No, head. Is that the head? And there we go. So, how do they spell their name? I need to look these fools up. I'm gonna expose them. It's Fun and Haus. House, like the. It's all one. I think it's all one word. Yes, I think it's all one word. But yeah, Haus, like the German way to spell house. House. Music. Just the music on DJ. Something. Go away. Oh. Do. It's hard to. I mean, I could just imagine being an animator having to deal with this stuff. I mean, I guess it's easy when you know what the hell you're doing. I don't. I want to twist. I want to twist her torso. Twist. This way. Oh, I can't twist it? Okay, I'll twist it that way. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's right, because I have the limits on. I can write some raps. No, you can't, Billy. You suck. Ha ha! I haven't even heard you. I know you stink. You stink. Ew, boo. You stink like doo-doo. Boo-boo, moo-moo. Kubu-jubu. See, that's how you rhyme, son. Front to back. Bend. Whoa. Oh, snap. I like that. I like that right there. I like that. She's jumping right. Like, I put a basketball right there. She's like, mush. She's mushing a fool in the face while she's going up for the dunk. I gotta make her foot pointy. That's it? Really? That's all I get? Come on, son. Whoa. Okay, I just messed up. That's all I get with the. That's not. I mean, no, that's about right. That's about right. The limits are on, so I'll give it to him. What is it? What Tiger Club putting in here? What you putting in here, Tiger? Camp lamps send mail to stamps. Kids like to get damp in the lake. GK128's kind of fake, cause he can't shake the fact that he makes all the dead people awake with his rack rhymes and times and lines be like, what a crime. Could you rhyme like me? I don't see it. Eternity will pass before you can even be as good as this A right here. Didn't want to say it cause I don't need to play it. I just be living it, and I did giving it. Bam! See, I just unrhymed you. unrhymes you, meaning it negated your attempt. That's that. I just made that up, so I don't know. Unrhyming, all timing. Now I sound like Ron DMC. Unrhyming. That's better. I like that. I gotta fix her hands, so don't worry about the hands right now. Don't worry about the hands. I know they're hideous. I kind of like that. Maybe if this one is back a little bit, right? Because it looks a little. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Get a little bit more. Oh yeah. Well, now it makes her booty all stick out. I didn't want to super sexualize her, but I mean, I can't really do anything about that because the nature of her, of this model. I didn't make the model. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. You're actually glad I had the little jumpsuit on her because the other version of her just had no clothes. It was just skin. And Derek H would have been like, "Oh hell no! Don't make me have to. I'm gonna have to ban you, Esgee." Watch me get banned. Just. It's like, why? I did nothing wrong. I did nothing. Guys, Better Call Saul returns tomorrow. Who cares? I never started watching that. I saw most of Breaking Bad and I fell off, and then I heard how it ended. I was like, oh, okay. Guess I don't have to see it now. Maybe if I do it like this and I do her face. Side to side. Let me see. No, not that one. Twist. Bend. Really? I can't twist it anymore over this way? Oh, I can't. That's weird. Okay. Oh, yeah, it would have to be like that. If I do it from here. La 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 Yeah, they knew. The YouTube comments are saying they're not even reading the tutorial. Scribble 2 days ago. Tutorial mission says board the starship, but I guess Google Space Border continues the tutorial and activates the signal boosters. You missed instruction to get on the ship. First training again, hold down. Painful. Yeah. Just look at the bottom right corner. So, do they just not read a little window in the bottom right corner? Their screens a little bit telling them exactly what to do. A little triggered right now. Yay! Yeah. Well, as noobs, they couldn't get it going. So, is the onboarding not as good as it should be? I guess that's the issue. I mean, it's there, but you have to know where to look. Right? And they missed it. And there was 2 of them playing. And the thing about No Man's Sky is when you play in co-op, it's not like you're playing and it's 2 people playing in one world. So each player is getting the same signals, the same little pop-ups or whatever. So if 2 people can miss it who are playing the same game at the same time, then, you know, you can either say, oh, Bruce and Adam are idiots, or they need to onboard better. They need better messaging, you know. UI design maybe. I mean, I heard Jeff talk about the UI. It was kind of, still kind of whack. So, you know, it's not there. It's not there yet. But like I said, it's too little. 2 years too little, too late. I would say on No Man's Sky. I would have somewhat of maybe an interest, but not at $50. They out of their damn minds. Not at $50. Kaiju says, dude, it's right on the screen in the lower right corner. They just don't read it. Can't fault the game on that. It's been there since forever. I got, and this guy didn't want to saw it. Those dudes are bugging. But like I said, you got it because there was nothing else to do in the game. You're literally like, oh, something popped up. Something to do. Meanwhile, they're over there like fighting drones or whatever they were doing for a long time. I was like, y'all to stop fighting those things because I was about to turn this off. Like, y'all, nope. All right, so I'm not sure how I should do this, lady girl. I gotta put her arm a little bit further back, because I want it to. I don't know if I like that much. I don't like that hip. That hip right there looks kind of. It doesn't look that good. This one right here. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Don't like it. But I like the foreshortening. I mean, I gotta twist the hand. Although I do like it on this over this way. It's kind of cool. But yeah, it's funny to watch because I'm like, wow, okay. And then I'm watching, I'm like, they added to it, but I mean, what is the point? I think is the question. Because like you look at Minecraft. Minecraft is similar in that it's it's the game that you make. It's whatever you make of it, right? I'm like, okay. Can you make games with it and have servers where people join your server and play the game? Is that no? This is just a 4-player co-op experience. I mean, you can have people visit your builds and stuff, but there's nothing to besides look at my space station I spent 1,000 hours building. Yay. Okay. And is the end still the end where you go to the center of the universe and it starts over again? Is that what it is? So it's like the same game that wasn't that great, but they added some cool stuff to it, but it's still like, I mean, maybe they did add some story stuff that makes it way better. I don't know. I'll probably never play it because they bugging with the prices. So Hello Games can kick my nuts. Kiss my nuts. Even Joe Danger 1 and 2 are like free. I'm like, nah, I'm not playing that shit. I'm not playing none of that. Sorry. Hello Games say goodbye games. Say bye games because that's what your name should be because you done messed up. You messed up back in 2016, and you're messing up now. And that's a shame because it's like, oh, let's blame Sony real quick. I'm like, well, I mean, I don't know if it's Sony's fault. I would have to assume that part of it is Sony for the launch, not now, but for the actual launch. So that's the thumb. That's see, this hand looks so weird. Let me see if I can fix this thing. Let's see if I can fix this thing. It's like the fingers are so spread out. It's like, but it's too far. Or is it the thumb that's just not spread out enough? Let me see if I can do something here. Bend. Oh, that does look better, right? Because nobody's like this. That's probably what it was. Zombies in The Walking Dead has more brains than human characters. What are they talking about? Oh, Pace is talking about The Walking Dead. Nobody care about Walking Dead. I'd rather watch Badlands. I've been watching that on Netflix. I was like, yo, this is all right here. It's like I can hang with this right here. The Badlands, yes please, give me that. Let's do this. Bring it in a little bit. Looks a little more better. I mean, yeah, it still looks weird though. It looks like it's disjointed, so I don't know how to fix that. No, not like that. Let me see. Let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, that's a weird ass freaking thumb. I don't know what I could do. I'm not sure if I could fix it. It's just the model. Like that. I think I need to bend the finger a little bit. Zoom in, yeah. And also it changes when you go closer because the camera aspect, the camera is the lens, I guess you could call it, on the cameras is weird, so it'll see, it's like I'm looking at that, I'm like, I don't like that hand. I don't want to draw that. This doesn't even look right. I keep pressing the wrong button. Sorry. I'm used to Blender. Blender has the. See, that's too far away. Or it just looks too fat, right? Yeah, that's weird. That's like a chicken wing bone. I have to try to find a happy median in there. So let's see there. And if this goes here, I'm just gonna have to adjust it. That looks so stupid. Don't I look broke though? Yeah, see, look at that. That's not right. That is not right. So that, I mean, that's the one. I think the one bad part about this model is the hands are kind of janky. Let me see. What's up with her fingers? Is that right? The fingers look like this. This finger looks too long because it's almost the same size. This is okay. I mean, it's a little long too. The pinky's a little too long. Can I scale it? Let's see if I can scale it. Well, I don't want to scale it like that. I want to scale it that way. Y? Not Y. Z? Not Z. So X. Scale it X. And I'm going to scale this one. X. Not too much. I got to scale each section. Got me fixing this damn model, man. Oh, man, it's messing up the nucleus. Shoot. Yo, maybe make the middle finger a little longer. Let me see. I probably messed it up. It's not gonna matter. It's foreshortening. And her face, wow, she looks like a monster. Anyway, anyway, all right. So, yeah, No Man's Sky. Pass. They blew it. They blew it. I blame Sony. They blew it when they had a chance to be the greatest game, what they said it was gonna be, and they blew it when they were coming out, and they blew it when I like that. I like that shoulder line to the back. That's cool. Let me see if I can that's all right. That's not a bad line. It's not a bad line as far as like balance and symmetry. It's not bad. The back, yeah, it's all right. But I don't know. So I guess I'll do it like this. Let me see. I like that. Maybe I'll just push the hand down a little bit. No, it's not scale. Rotation, transform. Not transform. Should be location, but I'll just do bend. No, that's not good. Twist. We did the twist side to side. That does nothing. I need to move it. Yeah, I like that. Or maybe I do it across, but then I don't like that hip. I kind of like that, or maybe that's all right too. So yeah, No Man's Sky, whatever. Sea of Thieves, dope. Let's talk about Spider-Man. Talk about Spider-Man. So here's the thing. I think Spider-Man will be a great game. I also think that the media in general is overhyping this game. I'm going to tell you why. There's a little game called Sunset Overdrive. And the people who made Sunset Overdrive and Spider-Man have said that they literally used all the things they learned from Sunset Overdrive, because Sunset Overdrive was Insomniac's first open world game. So they literally took Sunset Overdrive as a foundation and blueprint to make Spider-Man. And when I heard that, I said, okay, but the thing about Sunset Overdrive, the thing that makes Sunset Overdrive way better than what it actually is, which is just an open world grind shooter, is the writing. It's the ridiculous writing. Now, there was some okay quips in writing in what I saw in the Spider-Man, because there was like a 40, 50-minute gameplay demo. So I saw him fight Shocker in the ballroom, and then they replayed the other stuff they showed at E3. And they showed some street stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, some night stuff, some night swinging. And I was like, oh, all right. But they don't. Okay, a minus against Spider-Man is that it's not going to be mature like Sunset Overdrive. So you're not going to have all those inappropriate jokes that were hilarious. You're not going to have that stuff. You're not going to have Brill Cream, who used to have arms and legs, but they got chopped off by, I forgot, one of his scout members, because he's a scout leader. It's weird. It's a weird game. Sunset Overdrive, very weird. But Brill Cream is a dude with no arms and no legs, and he's a funny character. Anyway, so you're not gonna have that. So that's a minus against Spider-Man right there. Boom, right off the bat. Oh snaps! Spider-Man won't have superior writing, I'll say, to Sunset Overdrive as far as humor, I would say, because they're limited by their PG-13. Let's just call it. Actually, you know what? It's not even PG-13. Not even allowed one F. It's teen. No Fs. So is that PG? I'd say G13. That's the new rating. G13. Anyway, so the difference between Spider-Man and Sunset Overdrive is Sunset Overdrive has the grinding traversal, as opposed to Spider-Man has swinging. Now, the grinding in Sunset Overdrive is great. It feels good. It doesn't feel good when you're running on the ground because you're like, oh, this doesn't feel good. But when you're grinding this and you're on the wires, telephone, you're going everywhere. It's great. And then you got the air dash. It's cool. So the swinging in Spider-Man is different, and it's probably the best. Well, it is the best swinging in any Spider-Man game. I would say this is the best Spider-Man game. That doesn't mean that it's not gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be as good as God of War, critically speaking. It'll sell more, but I don't think it's gonna be as good as God of War as far as what it's doing. Because basically, if you look at what Sunset Overdrive and Spider-Man are super similar. The difference, there's another difference, is the combat. So the combat in Spider-Man is literally Batman, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. I'm going to ignore Arkham Knight and Arkham Origins. Not that Arkham Knight was bad. I'm just saying. But it is that. And you can say, oh, but the Spider-Man is better because you're flipping and you're thwipping. And I'm like, yes. But I was watching it and I was like, this feels, just by watching it, I was like, this feels like Batman. And it feels more like Batman than Shadows of Mordor and Shadow of War. So, and that's weird because it's like, wait, that's like the same, Warner Brothers. But so I'm like, okay, that's not a bad thing necessarily. I got you. Spider-Man swinging in the house at rated T then, not rated A. Oh, I know, right? Like Spider-Man swinging, Mary Jane, and Gwen Stacy comes on in, Skazy, Gwen Stacy, and Miles Morales, and then Peter Parker, and then what did I just say? Mary Jane Watson. I don't like. See, another thing about Spider-Man, I don't like the way that Mary Jane's face looks. Now that's not a bad thing. That's just an artistic choice for the designers, and I'm sure they modeled it after somebody's kid or something, whatever they did. But I don't like, if you look at the comic, right? Back in the day, it's like old school. They drew all the ladies kind of the same, except Mary Jane was a little bit more fiery. Hey there, tiger, and all that stuff. It was like, oh, okay, and it was more portrayed through the writing, but the art was there. And then McFarlane got a hold of Mary Jane, and she was like a blue bland, like Jessica Rabbit, up and like, damn, slow down, McFarlane. With the lips and the hips, whoa, and the hair. Because just Batman was a copy of Spider-Man 2, so Spider-Man did it first. Sure. Okay. I mean, come on, son. Spider-Man 2 is nowhere near what Batman became You know, and with Spider. But yes, Spider-Man has the right to do it because, you know, it's basically, yeah. I mean, it's actually the Batman slash whatever Spider-Man. That fighting system is literally the brawler system of 3D brawling games. Like if they made Streets of Rage 5 or 4, whatever the next one would be, it should be with the Batman Arkham Asylum slash Spider-Man fight mechanics. And if it's co-op and you're just boom boom, you go into the next one, that'd be dope. That'd be a crazy dope Streets of Rage. Come on, Sega, what you doing? But yes, back to Mary Jane. I don't like how she looks. She does look like a redhead, but I've seen very beautiful redheads. She doesn't look beautiful. And the thing about Mary Jane is that Mary Jane is supposed to be super hot. Mary Jane is like so hot that Peter Parker is like, why is this super hot chick with me? And Mary Jane is like, give me a tiger. And she's like the alpha male. She's like pretty much got him all wrapped around her little finger. That's what Mary Jane is. But in this one, it's like Peter Parker, and then Mary Jane is. I'm like, I mean, maybe it's in the writing. I don't know. But I don't know, man. Just by looking at the character, like Miles Morales, sure. You know, he's a little brown Puerto Rican dude. You know, what are we gonna do? He's the Afro Rican dude. You know, come on, son. You can't mess that up too much. But nah, man. Mary Jane is super important in how she is, her characterization. Now I know this is older Peter Parker, and this is everybody's older, I guess. So I would assume that Mary Jane is older as well. So she's a reporter, investigative reporter. I don't even know. Doesn't matter. CG women in video games all look kind of weird. You seen the cheerleaders in NBA 2K? No. Here's the thing, Kaijuro. This is where you're wrong. You're 1,000% wrong, and you're 1,000% wrong. Not because you're Kaijuro or anything. You're 1,000% wrong in this particular instance. Because Insomniac, in Sunset Overdrive, the females, I made a female, she's super, I was like, yo, my female look dope. I'm like, yo, she got the thing and the blam, and she runs like the Fortnite chicks with the blim and the blam. I'm like, yo. And she looks, I was like, yes. And then I'm looking at Mary Jane, I'm like, hold up. Insomniac, I know Insomniac, I know you could do better because you did better in your last game. I made a customizable character that looks way better than your Mary Jane. So something's wrong here. They could have taken the character that I made in Sunset Overdrive on the Xbox One and put red hair on her and threw her in Spider-Man, and I'd have been like, yup, that's great. But they didn't do that. And I'm like, nope. It doesn't look. It doesn't. I don't like it. And it might just be a little bit of the Uncanny Valley, because there is that in this game. Their graphics have gotten better, but like Sunset Overdrive was a little more cartoony. This one's trying to be a little more I don't want to say realistic, but more CG realistic, if you know what I mean, like a Pixar realism. Not Incredibles, that's caricatures, but yeah, I have a real problem with her as how she looks. As far as characterization, like I said, I don't know, but how it's been presented right now, I don't see her. She's not Mary Jane. She's Mary Jane in hair color and in name, but not in persona, not in character. The character that Mary Jane that I know doesn't exist in this Spider-Man game that Insomniac is making. That's kind of, I'm like, well, great. That's not what I, all right, fine. I mean, I don't know if I'll play it. I'll probably end up playing a Sunset Overdrive 2 or something. Next point about Spider-Man. That's kind of it's obvious, but this is what companies do. So I don't know if it was Sony. It's probably Sony's idea. So, or it's probably Insomniac's. It's probably Sony's idea, and Insomniac went along with it. Whatever. So what they've been showing us at E3 and before have been vertical slices, meaning yes, they're part of the game, but what they've done is they've taken particular a point where they say, okay, this is where this mission action thing is going to start. So start at the prison. You go inside the prison. You get the helicopter lady. Boom. That whole little sequence happens. Boom. Crash. Then you're in. Then you're fighting. Okay. So if you look at how it works, right? You get to the prison. Then a cutscene happens with the helicopter and the reporter lady, or the cop. I think she's a cop or whatever. So that happens, right? It's cutscene. They crash. Boom. Then they're inside. Then there's a little bit more cutscene. Then he's fighting. He's fighting some fools, right? And then Shocker comes up like, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like a little bit of cutscene. Then, boom, got to chase Shocker. Chasing him. And then I guess, no, that wasn't the boss fight. The boss fight was actually in the other. And that's another thing. So that the vertical slices, they showed us like, all right, cool, that's the game. But that's the vertical slices they showed us the 2 times were like super highlights of the game. So if you go back to Sunset Overdrive, I can show you the events just before a boss fight, the boss fight, and then after the boss fight, and it's basically the same thing. I recorded part of a boss fight where it was the big it was actually the dude who had cut off Bro Cream's arms and legs, and he took over the troop, and then Bro Cream came back. He's like, yo, Brill Cream came back like, yo, this is my troop, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, forget y'all. And he drank some Overdrive and turned into a big worm monster. Started flying around and so you had to kill him, basically. Slide on his back and boosh. And so I was like, yeah, this is like, Spider. This is how they do it. So, so I'm like, okay, that's cool. But they literally showed you, like, I'd say 1.5 boss fights. Well, I saw on the other playthrough that they showed the other shot. I guess the Shocker boss fight where they're in a bank, I think, and they were in the bank, and then he punched them out and whatever. So they were fighting in the giant It's a big lobby. So was it a bank, or I don't even actually know if it was a bank or Grand Central Station or something. I don't know. There was a safe, so I would assume it's a bank. Anyway, yeah. So the thing is, I don't think people realize what kind of game it is. It's an open world game where there are going to be a lot of icons on the map, a la Assassin's Creed, and you have to do this. You have to find knapsacks, and you have to. It's a lot of busy work. Go fetch this stuff. Collectathon quest. It's all those things. This is what this game is. You look at the vertical slice. It's like, oh, this is so dope, but all the hours, most of the hours are going to be going around the map collecting stuff. That's what this game is. That's what Sunset Overdrive is. That's what this game is. It's the same game. If you think about it, it's the same game. It's the traversal's a little different and different characters. And the city's bigger, I believe. And I mean, it's taller as well. Another thing that I just forgot that they talked about. So okay, let me backtrack here. So we have the vertical slice, and then wow, it just left my brain. Vertical slice. Spider-Man's fighting, and you do the thing, twip, and then, oh man, I don't know. Wow, I totally lost. Sniper. I think I'm sugging. I don't know what that means. Sniper. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate. Sorry. So there's something else. I'm trying to think. So Sunset Overdrive. Excuse me. Sunset Overdrive. Collectathon. Man, it was something that was important too, as well. Type of game it is open world. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh man, I should write these things down. It was something that the developers or the guys presenting the game said. I think. Man, see, I forgot. Oh well. Let me render this out. See if I can render this out. Where is the render button? Shaping. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, there it is. Duh. Big O. Oof. Oh, it's still rendering? What's it doing? Oh. Yeah, I don't know what people expect this game to be. Did not like Drive. Then how are you gonna like this game? You know, because they're so similar. They literally said, "Yes, we took Sunset Overdrive and made this game." Basically, it's a palette swap except for the traversal. Everything else is the same. Well, you know, boss encounters, boss fights. I guess there's a PNG. Lady Pose 1. Save it to. Wait, this is a browse. Choose a directory. I will put it. No, I don't want it there. I'll put it on a desktop because. I guess I'll put it here. Yeah. Save. Lighting was pretty harsh on that, but that's okay. So, yes. So I'm like Spider-Man. Excuse me. He's older. I got a problem with Mary Jane. I don't have a problem with Miles Morales because I really don't. I don't even know his part in the story. Is Peter Parker gonna get hurt or injured, and Miles takes over or something? You know, that's something to think about. Yeah, I don't know, man. What, man, I wish I could remember what that. I had one last point to make on the Spider-Man. But no, I mean, you know, it'll be a good game. I'm not saying it's gonna be a bad game. It'll be a good game, just like Sunset Overdrive was a good game. But and it'll sell more because it's Spider-Man. But I don't think it's the Spider-Man that it. I definitely still have a problem with the fact that he's older. I understand why they did it is because they couldn't get the MCU Spider-Man. If they would have gotten the MCU Spider-Man, it would have been awesome. But I think the connection with Sony prevented that. Even though Sony owns it, they don't own the MCU Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? They just own Spider-Man. Okay, that doesn't make sense. What I just said was false. So let's address that first. They own Spider-Man in the movies, and they own the MCU version of Spider-Man is the Spider-Man that they own, but they don't own the MCU. So could it have been possible for Sony / Insomniac to get Tom Holland and to do a story where it's the reason why they did it as well is because Sony's gonna keep making Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland, and I guess Sony didn't want Sony messing up anything. So if Insomniac would have came and made the best Spider-Man game with Tom Holland, a young inexperienced Spider-Man fighting all these villains for the first time. It'd have been crazy and be like, oh man, that was so good. And then Sony goes and tries to make a movie, a Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland, and it's hot garbage because the game's better. That's why they didn't do it. And that's what I believe, that Insomniac has the capability of making a Spider-Man universe better than what Sony has. Even though Marvel's making it, still. You know, Marvel's making it because they can make good movies. Sony's they're gonna mess it up. And it's not that I hate Sony. They just mess up. Like, look at Venom. You can't sit there and tell me honestly that Venom looks good. I'm looking at that, I'm like, And now there's rumors that, they're trying to scramble to get Tom Holland and Spider-Man into the Venom movie, like towards the end, I guess. And I'm like, this movie is going to be a disaster. It's gonna be. I'm gonna watch it, but it's gonna be bad. And I still want to watch Mission Impossible. Man, maybe I should go tonight. I should be like, yo, Bridget, I'm gonna go see Mission Impossible. I know you don't want to go see it, but I'll go see it. Well, she does want to go see it, but I don't think she feels good enough. Nah, I'll stay home. I'll snuggle with her. But I'm trying to think what else. Collectathon, open world. What else about Spider-Man? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, Uncle Ben's gone. Aunt May's still around. I also heard that they're going to have stealth missions with Mary Jane. So if they're going to do that, then I believe that they're going to do some Miles Morales Spider-Man stuff. They have to. Like, do a time jump or something. Right? Or maybe DLC. They're going to have DLC where Miles Morales takes over and Spider-Man's older. Older yet still. Or older still. Or whatever. So, like I said, it'll be good. But if you did not like Sunset Overdrive, kind of the same game. So either you have a double standard, or you didn't play Sunset Overdrive. That's the thing, right? Either you're like, I didn't like it because Microsoft, or I never played it, so I don't know. I didn't play it because I don't like Microsoft. I got a crumb or something in my keyboard. Don't you hate that when you have crumbs in your keyboard? I have a bad habit of like eating crummy stuff. I just spit all over my keyboard. It's a garbage keyboard, so it doesn't matter. I'm not RGB like that yet. I do want to get an RGB wireless keyboard one day, but not today. Only thing about those is like the battery goes on those so quick. So maybe if they had a separate battery for the RGB and then a separate battery for the actual keyboard, that'd be cool. Do that. But I don't want the battery to be draining from the keyboard operation, you know? Anyway, yeah. I mean, I get it. Spider-Man's is a more visible or likable or hot character. So sure, but the games are super similar. So, like I said, if y'all are if you play Spider-Man, you like Spider-Man, go play Sunset Overdrive because it's probably is better. It might have better traversal. I don't know. Let me go here. Let me see if this worked. Open. Oh, I don't even know what I. Oh no, not open. Is it open or import? I don't even know. Let me see. Yeah, it is open. Okay. Open as layer. I should put. Actually, let me do that again. Open as layers. And then we go to here. And then we go to here. And then we go to here. And then we say, okay. Open. Yay, it worked. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Z. Okay, it's kind of bad. It's all fuzzy. But I should have adjusted the light on that. But that's okay. I mean, I just needed the kind of the outlines and stuff. So that's not bad. Yeah, boy, that's how you do. Oops. All right. Do 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 do. Oh, I need a background on that. Need a background on that. So yeah, I'm not sure how awesome. Okay, why is this way over here, man? Come on, y'all. I'm not sure how awesome Speederman is gonna be. Boo. Okay, that's bad because I can't really see the lines now. Maybe I should do gray or something. What if we do black? Is that better? It's not better because I need gray. Alright, let's try this. That's better. And all you old people say. And I'll do another background. But yeah. I don't know, man. Spider-Man's like it'll be good, but I think it's way overhyped. And I think people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah," and they're gonna fall off once they finish the game, because once again, single player. Hey, Dad. What? Huh? I don't have any kids. Oh, I have no children. I have no children, so ergo. What's up, PM? I have no children, so ergo I have no grandchildren, because I have no children. So I have no kids. So who the hell are you? Okay, where is? Where? Okay, I totally messed up my my toolboxes and stuff. So tool options. There it is. There it is. My tool options, yo. Name that. And name my dot. And actually, I put the layers on the bottom. Don't ask me why. You do now. Be funny if it was like a kid of mine. Like, what? How? How do I have children's? How? Remember that time when we like, oh, I remember that. But I thought you said you was on the pew. I lied. Oh, you lying person, you. Dare you. Well, I don't know what to say about that, Junior. Can I call you Junior? I mean, you saying. Okay, that's not even the right color. Son of a gun. Try that again. You say. What'd you say now? Hold on. I'm going to use her face. I like her face shape. Why do you not use Photoshop? Because it costs money. I just messed up. Golly. Costs money, and I don't have money. I don't have money. And GIMP is free. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to do like just stuff like, hey, it's free, so you can just I might have to fix that. Pinky is a little weird. You know what I mean? And I gotta fix this a little bit. It's a little chunky on the top part of the hand. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I try to keep it, like, a lot of the plugins I use for music are like free plugins. I did buy one plugin that was a vocal. It wasn't a Vocaloid, but he hired a girl to sing the parts, and he made his own little plugin. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And so I used that, and I was like, it's dope. I was like, oh, cool. So I used that. Okay, this hand is ugly. That's a bad hand. Yeah, we're gonna erase that. We're gonna erase that, and we're gonna erase that. That hand looks really bad. It's like, hi, I'm a bad hand. Bad. But totally forgot what I was talking about. But the oh yeah, plugins. So the plugins, yeah, I bought the one for the voice because I was like, I haven't found a good like solo voice, and I was like, give me that one. So I used that one. I was like, alright, cool. So I used it on 2 songs so far. So I downloaded Gib once, accidentally hit the X on one of the tool tabs, and that was the end of that. Yeah, I know, I did that too, and I'm like, wait, where's the... And then I gotta go find it, and I'm like, okay, fine. I mean, it's not horrible, but still, I'm like, you know. I'm probably gonna change that, but we'll see. I'll tweak some of the shapes on here. But I want to just keep it as it is now, and I'll go refine it later. That's her joop right there, her zippy zoop. Gotta get the zippy zoop in there, you know what I mean? She's very skinny. She doesn't have too much muscularity on her legs. I might give her some more. Maybe. Give me some more. But I do like this. Feet are hard to do, even though the hands are horrible. Although I probably won't have a little ankle there. I probably won't have her. See, that looks dumb, but I'll fix it. Probably won't have her toes, so it's not a big deal. Not worried about it. Although I should be, because feet are not easy. And I said, you know what? I have this stupid. Okay, that was bad. That was a bad line. I have this stupid Daz 3D. I mean, let me use it for something, you know. But like, I found a whole bunch of free synth plugins, like kind of 8-bit plugin stuff, and they're not the best as far as GUI or UI and stuff, but I'm like, you know what? It works, and I get the sound that I want out of it. And a lot of it is you have to tweak it and kind of adjust it to make it, you know, you got to adjust the square or the triangle, whatever you want to do, you know, add a little delay and stuff. So it's not super like automatic, and that's what I want. I want something where I can tinker with it and fix and create and do all these things, and so that's why I like. Okay, that was a little square. Let me do that again. I like those kind of free, not kind of free. They are free. They're like freeware, so it's not like I'm stealing stuff. Very nice. Thank you. I don't know what you're saying very nice to, but I guess the breasticles. Hey, I didn't make the model, so don't thank me yet. I think I will do a little bit of a cleavage showing, although the space between her breasticles are a little too much for me, for my taste. I like them squished in a little bit. That didn't sound right. Let's look at this in here. I need a new tablet too, because this thing is like 4x6 drawing space is horrible. And I seen some on there on there. I seen some that are super cheap. What do you think of Mixer compared to Twitch? I like Mixer better because it just feels like the interface is cool, the colors are cool. The interaction is cool. Even though I don't have that on my channel. Not for any particular reason. I just didn't really go and do it, and I don't know how it actually works. So I have to look into it to see what I need to do. But I like Mixer, not because I'm a fanboy of the Microsofts. Because if they make something hot garbagey, I'm be like, yeah, that's not good. So yeah, but let me see here. So, some muscle here. Little armpit there. Little hair coming out the armpit. No. Let me zoom out a second here. See what's going on. Oh, let's zoom out all the way. So it looks like that so far. Ugh. Yeah, it's not that good. I'm probably going to have to... Actually, what I'm going to start doing is probably start at the face and move down. Anyway, Twitch was cool. I mean, Twitch is good if you're gonna play games and stuff, and you know, I like it for that. But I'm not sure. I don't know, man. I mean, Twitch is more popular, but Mixer's coming up. So if Microsoft stays on it, then I think they're good. So I think that. Whoops, a little bit of juba jab on that one. Little anime eyes right there. Anime eyes. Your eyes are so anime. I don't know if that looks good. I think that eye's a little too darn. It's a little too down. There it is. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate. I have to head. I'll probably catch you next stream. Have a good night. All right, thank you, BM. Yeah, I'm here every Sunday at 7. So, I mean, sometimes I stream during the week, but every time, Sunday, 7 o'clock, EDT, EST, whatever, that stuff. But I appreciate you hanging out. Ugh. Lips are too high. But that's the anime on here, so I gotta put them down here. Right? So she is more of a pouty. Pouty to make pouting. Yeah, the resolution on this is not right. So let's just outline this real quick. Real lightly. I totally messed that up. So it's like there's a thing here, and then there's a flat thing here. It's weird. I'm not gonna draw those though. But yeah, have a good night, BM. Preach. You guys are so great. I should have not put hair on this one, so now I don't know where the freaking head shape is. It's kind of like this. Did she have ears? I think she did have ears. Yeah, I totally messed up. I could draw the ears. Ears are easy. Just do it like that real quick. And that one's going to be behind the head, so you're not going to see that one. Alright. Alright, so let me check that out. That's not good. Oh, I kind of missed a little bit right here on the shoulder. A lot of it is also that's bad. Oh man. Alright, so this is what I'll do. I'll do this. I'll do another. Wow, it's only 1220 by 5. Jesus. 521. Oh, that's bad. Then let's turn this down. Turn down for what? What? Oh, there's. Go to this one. And I don't like any part of this thing. I think the eyes need to be better. I think they need to be better. Oh, sorry, I gotta. Oh, I don't know. Somebody on Mixer. Alright, so let's start with the eyes. Let's make them better. Let's make them better. What did I say? Zoom in on that. Whoa. Pen? Yeah. I was like, pen? Yeah, that's it. BM, I have a new follower. I'm so happy now. I have 103. That's not a lot. I should have way more. But I am. Yeah, the resolution is so low on this that I can't really get that detail I want. Put a little smirk on her face. Smirk on your face. Maybe I'll put some lipstick on it, but it'll be whatchamacallit, color. Give her a more natural. Yeah, this is weird, like drawing in this low, super low resolution. You know? Oops. I should have changed it. But it would have just made the it would just made her image smaller inside of the frame, inside of the canvas, so that wouldn't have probably worked out that well. She has a chubby face. Should probably make her a little bit skinnier, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Yeah, definitely need a better pad. So let me see the eyes. Do I want them to be there? Let me not do the eyes right now. I'll work on that a little bit later. So start on the thumb, because that one's actually pretty good. It's not that bad, actually. That's a Megan Fox thumb right there. Let's not do that. We don't want no Megan Fox thumbs up in here, you know. That's I don't know what that is. That's a banana. Okay, I'm not doing this right. Need to rough it in, boy. All right, so. God dog it. Yeah, man, I'm having. Oops. And this one, little pinky. Little pinky. This goes in a little bit like that, a little bit of boop right there, and a zippy doop right there, and that's a little better. This neck is a little weird too. I think I wanna make it a little more like that. Let's see, it's all right. I mean, I like her torso muscularity is pretty good, but I think her legs are a little thin. I need to boost those. You know, I think her breasticles are pretty good size. Actually, you know what? I'm looking at her back. I'm like, she doesn't really have a back muscle. It's kind of anorexic. I might have to add a little something. You know what I mean, son? Because the shoulders here, and the muscles here. But we don't want to draw that. But we do want to do this though. Give her a little bit of the muscularity. Oh, that's okay. It's there. I see it a little bit. But I like my ladies with muscles, yo. Oh, what's up, Oscar CR8? I don't. Sorry, he left. I don't understand. I guess that's Portuguese. Que onda pri que es eso we cool no me ignores. I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't see it. I wasn't looking. I ain't see it. I mean, I can do freehand or I can do the pen tool. I mean, it might be better with the pen tool a little bit. I mean, this is my first time trying this method, and I messed it up with the resolution, so I'm gonna have to redo this. I mean, not tonight, but this is just exercise. This is practice. This is just practice. Maybe I'll pick up one of those newer pad tablets, those little drawing tablets. They're like $50 or $80 or something for the better. It's a better tablet. It's bigger. I was like, yeah, man, I need that. So I think that's what I might do. I'm gonna get this round right here. I cleaned my surface and it's like sticky or something. It's weird. No, I'm not disgusting. I cleaned it. It was very clean. That's a Trumpian, right? Trumpation? Trump's nation. Oh, there you are. Oscar. I didn't ignore Oscar Create. Oscar Crate. I don't know. But yes, I'm not ignoring it. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. So once I get this, okay, this hand is a little weird too. So I'm just gonna scribble it in real quick, and I'm gonna come back to it. I like it up to like the fingers that look like a little crabby crab on there. So we're gonna fix that definitely. But this is the second rough, so we're gonna. I have to see because I want to definitely make her definitely. I want to make her legs bigger because she's a little crackheadish on the bottom and the bottom. Like the top is cool, but this is like, ugh. Yeah, and the hand is still a little messed up. But so let's see. So I kind of like that. That's okay. I might have to end up doing a. I like that to be like one smooth movement. This right here needs to be here, but she needs a little bit more here. You know, give me a little bit more. A little bit more definition on that. And actually, that's not right. It needs to be a little bit harder on that. On that knee. There you go. There you go. That's her big toe. And she's got socks on. I'll put the ankle in later. I'm not worried about that. And that's her little gappy gap. Actually, I don't even show her booty. I should have put the foot. That back foot should be this way. I still don't like this. I'm gonna have to do something about that. But I mean, that's the model, so that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to do it so that it's accurate to that, so that it's not. I don't go too far off of it because it's a model for proportion and anatomy. Sorry. So you know that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, ah. So let's do this. Let's take that out and let's erase. Oops, one more thing. Erase. Oops, too big. So erase these. Erase that. Erase all that. It's like when you erase enough, you'll be like, oh, now it looks like something. Now it looks like something I could deal with. So wait, where's the jupe job? I need the jupe job. So we'll put the jupe job in. Oops, I don't want that. Okay, and so we can go from there. We're like, okay, let's make the thigh a little bigger. Thigh a little bigger. Bigger with big red. It still doesn't look right. It still doesn't look. It's so weird. All right, let's go back to here. So this is the original. I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, that's the original. This is what we're drawing. That's the original. Something looks weird. So, okay, I see. Okay, so the booty's there. Okay, I missed that. I missed some details. Okay, I got it. I got it. Things there. Okay, I see what happened. I see what happened. Oops, wrong thing. So, it was this here. There was a booty. Where's the thing at? There's a booty chunk here. Like that. To match with the ching chong. Swim chick. Hello, swim chick. Thanks for following. Appreciate. I'm trying to get this right, but I'm having issues right now. I think I just messed up the yeah, I don't like any of that, man. Okay, let's just do something else. All right, how about that? We don't have to follow instructions. We don't have to. I mean, that was the whole point of doing it that way, but we don't have to. So let's actually. Well, I'm still on eraser. Eraser. Oops. Stronger with big red. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, it's not working. Okay. So let's just draw. So let's see if it's. Boom. I like that already. Look at that thickness. Look at the thickness. And she's going this way. Right? So it ends up about right here. Then this one's just going this way. And then she's going like this, maybe. I totally screwed this. I don't even feel like finishing this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's the problem though. Like if I don't finish it, I feel better like when I just scribble scrabble like that, you know. I want to fix this hip. Man, let me do some surgery on this girl. That big red freshness jump right through it. Your prep bet go on and on while you chew it. Say, oh, you know what it is? Okay, I know exactly what it is. Something, something a little longer. Blunt a little longer. We won't hide the bread man with big red. Alright. Doom, 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 doom. I need to start from there. Cause the hip, the way that I positioned the hip on this one, let me show you. Well, the way I positioned it, I mean, it's foreshortened, but it's weird. And I don't like it. I don't like it. And I messed this up right here. I have to fix this right here. That line is not right. Gotta fix that bad boy. Doom, 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 doom. Who's that creeping by my window? Wow, nobody now. So wait a second, let me see. All right, so she's twisting. So let's do that. So we'll get the rib cages here. Doop doop. Oh, that was bad. Doop doop. This goes here. The choopy choop is like there. And so her hips are about right there. I remember when I was in high school, dude used to draw muscles like on everything. So he draw like the chick with super muscles. I'm like, yo, that's a little too big though. It's a little too big though, you know. Just saying. See, I was just explaining. I'm gonna leave those crazy muscles on there. Crazy muscles. But I will. I'll show you what I'll do. I'm gonna put her in a position. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's see. Let's imagine her thigh, super thigh. You know what I mean? And she got the foot, and her foot's like boom, right? And then this other leg is like kerplam. So it has to go like that, kerplam, and then her other leg is like kabloom. bloom. And then that kind of goes off because I don't have any place to, unless she's going like this. But I don't want to do that because she's standing on something. Okay, that's not balanced right, but that's all right. I think that's all right. I appreciate. See, you got 15 minutes left. So that's okay. I mean, it's not the best, but I guess I should be using the. I should give a little bit more toe on that. I should be using the pencil for this stuff, but that goes like that, and this kind of goes like that, and then this goes like that. Give me a nice curve on that. That's what I usually do. I'll scribble, scrabble, and scrape it, and then I'll find the line, the inside line. Erase. Oh, that's not the wrong. That's the wrong. Okay, I totally messed up. That's the gradient. Okay. I'll find the inside line, and then I'll erase it, so I get the shape right. You know. And the outside is just whatever. But you make it thick enough, you can kind of sculpt it out of there, you know. Say, okay, that's perfect, you know. Instead of using the pen tool. Let's go. Choop, 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 choop. It should be smaller because it's, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Clean it up, clean it up real quick. Get a little bit of a, oh man, that was a lot. You should always lift your pen so you don't delete everything when you mess up. You know? That's good. Let's draw her head. It's like, you don't have a head, man. You know, something like that. Swim chick. Swim chick is the best chick in the world. Yes, I don't know. Appreciate. Let's see. So let's do a little hairline. Well, let's give her some hair. Something like that. Female hairlines are a mystery. Let's see. You got a mystery to solve. Don't hold back. Whoa, she's gonna have some hair on her, huh? Woof. Yeah, that's really weird. Let's get the shape though. Wild. It's gonna be back here. This is here. Here. A little bit here. It's like a 1982 hairdo. I like it though. I like that. I like that shape. It's good. Now we go in. We gotta erase the scalp. Erase the scalp. We need to erase the scalp to sell the illusion of hair. It's not. It's not that. You know. Just wanna get it. I mean, I could have just erased it before I actually did the hair. That way, it would be easier, I guess. I mean, not necessarily, but. This is just rough hair, so don't get crazy. Don't get your panties in a bunch. This whole thing is pretty rough, so. Don't hold back. That's how I draw hair. I have to draw it 12,000 times. That's alright, let's let me go, and I need to pull up Joy, because Joy always brings me joy. There's Joy. Hey, baby. Alright, okay, I don't need that. Okay, this thing is big. Z. Z. There we go. There's Joy. Hi, Joy. So I had to go and, whoa. Messed up. Golly, I hate this thing. Always messing up. I had to go and refresh my memory with this. Like, yeah, this is good. I should keep working on this one because this is the first one I was doing. And why did this open another window here? I didn't really want that, but don't discard changes. Yeah. So this is bad. So we gotta fix. I think it's the booty side. That's a little too skinny. So let's fix that. Do. Wait, right there you go. Don't hold back. And if you do, how about 2.0 have yourself a Scooby snack? Do Scooby Dooby. Where are you? Need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby Boy. Can't you see? Well, that's kind of weird. That's a weird knee, isn't it? That's a little too rough. That's okay. You know, we're just having fun. Ain't no fun if your homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if your homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if your homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if your homies can't have none. I mean, you know, Warren G said it. Not Warren G. Wow. What the fuck? Nate Dogg said it. He said it. And, what's his name? Said it. Well, he said it, but, Snoop was like, what up, homie? It ain't no fun. Why am I saying it like that? Fun. Doesn't matter. So she's got a boot on. Most definitely. Something's still off. Well, nah, it's all right. It's not the worst. The balance is off, definitely, because she's like leaning back, and this sucks. I don't like it. I'm gonna save it. Save as. No, I want to save it in. I have to find where to save it. Desktop art. Nope. Desktop. Gimps. There it is. Save. Create folder. Where's? Oh, there's. So yeah, let's close that. Close that and close this. Bye, Gimp. And there's the girl. Let's see, is there another pose I can do that'll be better? That's not what I wanted to do. Maybe just a profile would probably be better too, right? Nope. I can't navigate with this stupid thing. Do. I should just rotate her. Let's do that. I guess select all. God dog it. Oh, okay, that's alright. It ain't no fun. Oh, I think I'm done. I'm done messing around with this stuff. Look, you want to see inside of her? Want to see inside her? Look, you're inside. Now you're outside. Now you're inside. That's the inside of her breasticles. That's the inside of her head. Oh, let's see her teeth. You want to see her teeth? I do. Oh, there they go. Whoa. Hold up. I'm going to get to it. There they go. That's so weird, isn't it? Come on, man. Give me those teeth. Look at this. She has a tongue and everything. So I could do like mouthful. Mouthful is the word I used. Yes, I did. I could do mouthful animations. Yeah. I could actually. Hold on. Let me go back out to actual view. Oh, that was a compromising thing here. So I think I can adjust her eyeballs. That's something I should have done before. Let me see. I don't think I can. It's just the whole face. Let me see. I think it might. They might have a transform head. Like some models do. Yeah, I don't see it. It doesn't have the It doesn't have the different. Maybe it's just this model in particular that doesn't have all of the different. You can see her teeth a little bit. That's kind of weird. Big head, small head. Whoa! Look at those eyes. Oh my gosh! Look at that! Oh, that's spooky. Okay, let's find where it should be. At 100%, that's where it should be. There it is. Yeah, I'm done. It was a good attempt. It was a good try. Yes. Sure. Hero pose. Wait, I had other ones on me? Oh. I don't even have a scene. It's like nothing. Whatever. Oh, I didn't mean to close it. Load it up again. I want to see what my other scenes were. See, that right there is like, it looks cool, but it's just a lot of effects and some costumes and stuff. It's not really like the face is blank, you know. So let me girl sleeping. What's girl sleeping? Oh, that's what I did for my background. Let me put it in the background. I remember that. And that one, there she is. Yep, that's what I used. That's cool. That was a pretty good that's a pretty good one right there. I must say. I did a good job on that. Yep. But I didn't draw it over. I just used it. And I built the whole scene around it. See, I used the model, right? Like that, boom. And I imported that into Blender. And I built this scene around it in Blender. The chair that you see with her sleeping and the headphones and she have headphones? I don't remember. I think she has headphones. Yeah, she's got headphones and a Xbox One X dev kit right there and stuff. So I did all that. Colonial Bard 310. Hello. No need to hello too many times. I see you. I see you. I see you. Relax. There's a lot of threes. I don't. Oh, you're number 3. Okay. I got you. Yes, you are the third member of the R9 cast. Sony Hate Cast. I only put Sony Hate Cast because I'm critical of Sony, and Pace likes to call me a Xbot. So I figured I'd lean into it. Lean into it hard. So yeah, this is Sleeping Girl that you see. I don't know if you can see it too well up there. But there she is. She's sleeping. She's naked. She's not naked. She just doesn't have any clothes on. I think that's the same thing. Alright, what was the other one I had here? I had the Hero Pose, Genesis. What is Genesis? I don't want to save that. I don't think I like Genesis. That's why I didn't use it. It's taking forever to load. And it's nothing. What? There's nothing here. Oh, there she is. Oh, that one's a naked one. We can't really show. Well, I mean, I guess we could show it. It's just CG naked stuff. Her boobs are weird. Why did they put nipples on it? Let me zoom into her face. I don't want to. This is tough. I'm trying not to show her stuff. Well, I mean, it's CG nakedity. I guess it's the same difference, right? So this was the Genesis model. This is the Genesis model that I didn't use because I didn't like it. Although her face is super realistic, so I'm like, that would look really cool. Actually, I do like that now that I'm looking at it. That's kind of cool. Maybe I should switch them. But the other one's like more anime, you know. I think that's modeled after a real person. You know, they took the photos of the skin and stuff. So let me try to. I'm trying to avoid the nipples. It's very hard. The nipples aren't hard. It's just hard to avoid them. Okay, there's the back. That's good. Hey, extra butter. Oops, that is not good. Morning. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, it's just a CG thing. It's not like But yeah, that's that looks kind of cool. I kind of liked it. I like her muscularity and stuff. I didn't realize because this looks way different than Aiko. I think that's the name of the other one. So yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway, we get out of there. I don't want to say that. But yeah, that's cool. I appreciate y'all coming through. I mean, I'm bouncing now. I've been on for 2 hours, and the show's only 2 hours long. Da, 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 da. But I appreciate bananas. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I just saw a little horsey's face on that. You see this? Doesn't that look like a horse or a cow? It looks like a cow. The eye, and that's the nose right there. And there's another cow right there. There's the eye. Okay. it's like nope, you're not gonna look at that no more. Like, thanks. I always have to look at joy. Joy and pain. Sunshine and rain. But yeah, that's a joy. That's a joy. Hey. Did I do it? Yeah, that's a joy. I'm gonna finish this eventually. I think next week I'm gonna finish doing a little color here. Finish her hair, because I think her hair is gonna jump it off for real. I didn't finish her hair either, but a lot of that stuff. I have to finish her hand. So I've been working on this for a long time because I don't draw anymore, really. So I'm out of practice, and you know, I'm doing music more like this. Can you hear it? It's a song for the game that I'm working on. Hi, it's kind of hard to hear, but you know, that's how it goes. Wait, here's the good part. Here we go. Alright, that's enough of that. But yeah, that's the song I'm working on for the game. But yeah, I'm gonna forget about those other things that I've been dribbling, and I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna work on her armature here, her little arms, make that better. Finish that side. This one I'll probably do a little bit more color and detail with the hair and stuff, but I'm not worried about that too much. I'm going to definitely work on her right here. Now I'm thinking that I like this as her probably the darkest color that she's gonna be. Not so much her base complexion, I guess. And then there'll be one more shadow below that, and then highlights on top. So that's the mid-range color. I think that looks okay. Or maybe a lighter and then a highlight on top of that, and then a shadow. So 4. Is that 4? Yeah, that's 4. 4 layers. Because this one has 1, 2, 3 layers of color. So actually, I just yeah, maybe maybe I'll keep it to 3. I think, but the problem with this is that I can't go too far up or down. Because if I do too white, it'll look like she's super shiny, and I'm like, I don't want that. But I'm definitely gonna work on her eye. I want her eye to be like blue and green and crazy nice. So I gotta do some research on that. And lips, I haven't figured out what color I want her lip. Maybe a natural color. Hair, haven't figured that out yet either. I would say brown and dark brown to orange or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's it. That's it though. I appreciate y'all. Extra butter, extra butter. Colonial Bard, Oscar. Thank you for the follows. Who followed me? Let me go back. Let me go back. BM followed me. Thank you very much. I appreciate. And also, Swim Chick followed me. I appreciate. So yeah, no doubt. I might follow you back. I don't know. I gotta check you out. I don't know yet, and she will have the best thing ever seen. It is that is. Okay, I think I got the gist of that. But yeah, I think like the foundation is good. Like when I first started, her eye was too big and blah blah blah. And then I worked it out. So now she's all right. She's good. I like her. I was gonna like put her hair on this one, but I kind of like her short little afro. So I might just do like a little slicky curly thing or something. I don't know. I figured her. She's just got wild punk hair, so that's fine. I just gotta fill in the different colors and stuff with that. But it's just a collage of the emotion of joy with these 2 characters. So maybe I'll do another little one here or something, but I haven't figured it out yet. The main thing about this was the exercise that I haven't drawn a long time, and I never ever colored. Never colored. So this is my attempt to start to color. And I'm struggling with this. You can't even see it. It's this stupid 4x6 pad that I've had, drawing tablet that I've had for probably I'd say 20 years. Yeah, probably 15 years. I'll say 15 years. It's old. It still works, but I think it's time to upgrade. Definitely time to upgrade because it's a slick surface. I think I need something that's more a little more textured or something. But anyway, dude, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Extra butter, Colonial, BM, Swim Chick, everybody in All Games Chat, Billy OK, Havoc, Pace, Tiger Claw for clicking and clacking, and micking and macking. Kaijudo for hanging out for the hour. Preach. I think that's it. Yeah, I got nothing else. Let me see. I got any music I could play? I'll just play this out. My song. You can't really hear it because it's coming through the microphone, but it's a preview. That's enough of that there. Peace out, homies. Peace out, homies and homettes and everybody else. Tilt away.